Hi you guys, happy Video Monday. My good friend and roommate are actually down at the beautiful Bikram Yoga Center doing a little bit of a morning stretch. And I thought for today's video I would just show you a few things about one of my very favorite postures, standing bow. It's a beautiful posture. It's tricky, and I think often the instructions can be a little bit confusing with regards to this pose. So I just want to break it down for you a little bit more, especially because some of you I don't have the opportunity to teach in person. So I thought I'd show you a few things with regards to this. The main thing is with standing bow that people often aren't kicking hard enough. And I know you know that you're supposed to kick, but you really got to kick. It's like so key. So make sure you're kicking. The posture finally turns into, in its ultimate expression, the standing split. So needless to say, you need to kick. You need to get your foot from here all the way up there, straight perpendicular over your head. So again, kick is key. So as you start, make sure you don't just do this. This happens a lot. It happens so often that people are just holding the posture and they're like, yep, I got it going on, I look good, but this isn't it. So make sure you're kicking. I suggest keeping your chest fairly lifted and kick, 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 and then you'll feel that your body naturally wants to come forward, and then you can allow that to happen, but keep kicking. So, kick up, shoulder with the chin, keep kicking. Let your body come down, but don't stop kicking. Keep kicking, keep kicking, keep kicking. So this is where eventually we are going. You're going to feel this incredible stretch down the back of your leg. If it feels really intense, make sure your quadricep is contracted and just go slowly. The other thing about this is the posture turns into the standing splits. And if you can't do the standing splits while balancing on one leg, how are you going to, or rather, if you can't do the splits well on the floor, how are you ever going to be able to do it in the air? So I also recommend that, for example, you practice your splits. You could do this after class, you could do this at home, whenever. Because once you're able to do this on the floor, it's at least going to be easier to do it in the air. Then you're going to have to just work on the strength of your leg and obviously your balance and that kind of thing. But
can you do standing bow like that? On the floor, just reach back and grab your heel?
Yeah.
Bring your arm up?
That's a good way to practice it too, for sure. Good one, Mark. You mean like this?
Just leave your foot on the ground, yeah, and just do standing bow. So reach your right arm up. Well, that's pretty, but that's not what I meant. That's beautiful.
What do you mean?
Just reach with your left hand and grab your left ankle, and your right arm up. No, the other way, just like you're doing standing bow. Yeah, and then right arm up, and then put your left foot back on the floor.
Oh.
And that's standing bow.
Very good one.
So right arm straight up to the ceiling. Yeah, it's the same thing.
That's a good way to practice it too. And then you really start to, that's a great one. You really start to feel it in your back, which is exactly what you want. When you are really kicking, you guys, you start to feel this little bit of a cramp that happens between your hip bone and your lowest rib. So you can see that right here. When